Welcome along to your latest update from the Met Office. Some are going to have a very soggy Saturday. For South Wales, the Met Office have issued an amber warning, potential for flooding as the rain persists through Friday night and much of Saturday. But large swathes of the west will be very soggy indeed as the rain continues to fall over western parts of England and a good part of Scotland and Northern Ireland too. It won't be a cold day. There'll be a stiff and gusty wind blowing that will exacerbate the rainfall over hills, but also bring quite a mild feel, especially across parts of eastern England. Let's take a look at the bigger picture. It's low pressure dominating, but in particular this wiggling and waving weather front that's causing the issues. The isobars squeezing together. The winds are coming up from the south or the southwest. That is why it is so very mild. Temperatures continuing to rise as we go through the weekend. But this weather front will continue to bring further outbreaks of rain across the west. Now the rain has set in really from this weather front through Friday and will last all night over South Wales and southwest England. The rain will be easing at least across parts of Scotland, some clearer skies in the far north and largely dry across East Anglia and the southeast. That mild wind will keep the temperatures up with some clearer skies in northern Scotland through some sheltered glens. We could get close to freezing, but generally towns and cities looking at 8 to 10 Celsius. So a very mild start to the weekend. Certainly an awful lot milder than this time last week. However, it is going to be a wet day, particularly over Wales and southwest England. The rain will continue here through the night and for much of Saturday, steadily pushing northwards as well. So some heavy rain through the afternoon across northwest England and then setting in once more across Scotland, where it has been a very wet Friday. So that further rain combined with the mild air, which means more snow melt, the potential for flooding here too. There'll be some heavy showers working their way across Northern Ireland, but for much of eastern England, large parts of the Midlands, most of the day will be dry and some brighter skies across East Anglia and the southeast. That's where we'll see the top temperatures, those southerly winds bringing the mild air. But let's deal with the warnings because we do have, as I say, that amber warning in place across much of South Wales. We could easily see 100 to maybe 200 millimetres of rain over the hills. We also have yellow warnings across northwest England and a good part of Scotland. Also, again, that snow melt, an extra issue across Scotland and a continued threat of flooding here too. Temperature-wise, as I said, it is going to be mild double digits across the board pretty much. May not be till late in the day across the far north, but even here, temperatures will be high for the time of year. Not feeling all that mild, of course, with the wet and windy weather in the west, but across East Anglia, the southeast, 13, 14, 15 is possible if we see any lengthy spells of sunshine. The rain does persist, though, across many western areas into Saturday evening before slowly shunting eastwards. Some uncertainty about how quickly it moves eastwards. It will be fizzling out as it does so, this weather front. But as I say, there's a bit of uncertainty about how much progress it gets eastwards before it starts to maybe shimmy back further westwards during the day on Sunday. It's quite crucial as to the feel of the day as well because it's in that southeastern corner where the mild air could persist. So again, if we see any brightness here on Sunday, it could be really quite a mild day, but there is some uncertainty about exactly where this weather front and this band of cloud and patchy rain will lie on Sunday. Pretty confident that Wales and southwest England and Scotland will be a lot drier on Sunday, so that's good news given the warnings that we have in place. There will be a few showers dotted around, but some brightness across Scotland and northern England. But as I said, if we see any brightness across East Anglia and the southeast, temperatures could again get into the mid-teens. Generally, again, we're looking at 9 to 11 Celsius, so an awful lot milder than last weekend. And the winds will be lighter on Sunday as well, so it'll probably feel a bit less intense. However, we do have to concern ourselves with that rainfall over the next day or so. Make sure you stay weather aware, up to date with the latest Met Office warnings through our app, through our website, or of course the best way to keep up to date through the weekend is to follow us on social media.